good evening, good people. Good evening, and welcome to another dope and amazing episode of the Fat Girl Chronicles, where we get all up in your business and discuss the topics that matter to us most each and every Tuesday, which we lovingly call Fat Tuesday, from 8 to 10 p.m. right here on Facebook, YouTube, and now on Instagram. Yes, we on the gram, y'all. Make sure y'all go check us out over there on Instagram at the Fat Girl Chronicles. All one word, okay? Tonight we going live with somebody who be out here doing her thing, and guess how I found her? On Instagram. And we talking about the proof being in the pudding, okay? With none other than Miss Farah Saunders of Ambiance Media Group. And it's Ambiance with the A. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all say it correctly. And I'm your girl, Leah Rochelle, the one and only. Okay? And we got the fellas in here with me. I don't know why my ladies keep sticking me with these two or the whole plethora of the fellas. Like last week, it was me and four fellas. I was in here struggling. Okay? But I don't know why my ladies keep leaving me out here like this. We gonna have to tussle behind the scenes because I love them though. So before we get deep into this thing and we start talking to Miss Farah, because we're gonna get her on here. Fellas, introduce yourselves, tell the people how they can connect with you and all of that good stuff. Moses, you talking?
My apologies. I thought, Pablo. My bad. What's going on? There's your Philadelphia cameraman, Moses, Haitian Boy Images. Hit me up, Haitian Boy Images. Or you can go on my website, HaitianBoyImages.com. Definitely. I'm your cameraman. Well, anything you want to do, we can do it. Let's get it.
Hey everybody, what's going on? This is your boy Pablo, aka Grandma's grandson, aka the Bearded Wonder, aka the Pod Boss, aka Pod's Gift, aka the Bearded Poseidon, aka I'm not on Epstein's list, and aka this is a skimpy ass Gary, Indiana celebrity list. But if you want to catch me on any of my podcasts or any of my shows, you can go to sarcarrogans.com. That's where all my stuff is at. We're located in Baltimore. We've been doing this for 3 years. We keep doing it for 4. How y'all doing? I'm gonna get cussed out in this show.
That intro is longer than the intro to Family Matters. Like, what are we even doing?
It's a rare condition this day and age.
No, we don't need that. Next time you come in here with this long ass intro, this is exactly as soon as I see you, okay? When I see you.
Buddy. My name is Pablo.
Anywho,
CEO.
Tonight we finna talk to none other than Miss Farah. And on here she has Farah Moniece, which is a beautiful middle name. I'm gonna let her come on here, introduce herself, and then we gonna hop right into this thing, learning about branding, marketing, PR, all that kind of stuff. So if you're a business owner or any of that, I'm gonna need you to go on and get your paper, your pen, all of that, so you can be prepared for what she's talking about tonight. Okay? Don't say the Fat Girl Chronicles don't never try to help y'all out, because we do. We try to help y'all out in every way, bringing all of these dope people on here. So come with your pen and paper and get ready. Here we are, Miss Farah Moniece.
Hi.
Hey, girl. How you doing, honey?
Hey, girl. Hey.
Hey.
Thank you for having me. I'm so excited to be here. Moses, Pablo, thank y'all for having me.
Absolutely.
Crying backstage. I was laughing.
Hey, Farah.
Crazy. Yes.
Did you know that Raj from What's Happening from Gary, Indiana?
That is not what we on right now. Relax, okay? All right, keep playing with me, Pablo, and you gonna be missing from the screen. That's all I'm saying. Keep playing.
That was a good one. I didn't know. I didn't know.
Anywho, like I said, we are here to discuss Farah and her brand. Okay?
You're right. I'm sorry.
Thank you. Reel it in. All right? So, Farah, your company is called Ambiance Media Group. Tell us a little bit about you, how you got started, and how you came up with the name Ambiance. for your company?
Yeah, so I got started back in it's been over a decade now. I started in the media industry at the age of 17. My very first role was Fox Station sales, working in the sales department in New York City for Fox 5 Network. And then I was able to every summer I would go and work in different departments at the network to see what aspect of the media industry I loved. Um, I I was fortunate to love two things, which is sales and the content side of things. Fast forward throughout college, I studied journalism. And then after graduating from college, I moved out to Seattle, Washington. And I was a digital producer for Cairo 7 News for the consumer department, where I was able to triple their viewership in terms of content and work with the sales team to help us, of course, increase sales for the network. So it was a really great way for me to see and understand how people like myself, like you guys, and different networks are able to develop content and monetize it, right? I love being a creative, but at the end of the day, I need the bag. I need money. So,
Yeah,
you
okay.
know, so it was yeah, definitely an eye opener in terms of my entire experience, just that sales cycle and understanding the sales ecosystem of the media industry. And from there, I ended up pivoting into more so digital marketing. So I got tired of working in the newsroom. I'm not gonna lie. It gets old real quick, real fast. And so I ended up pivoting into digital marketing and started working at different agencies and working with brands and other business owners to help them get and secure media coverage to push their brands forward. And when I got laid off by, honestly, this was like my dream job. I worked with a lot of brands, a lot of e-commerce brands. And so they were doing layoffs back in February of 2023. I was one of the people who got let go. And I said, you know what? I'm going to just start my own media company and take a stab at it myself. And surprisingly enough, when I called every client that I had on my roster, I said, hey, I don't know if they told you yet, but I will no longer be your PR rep. I don't know who is going to be your PR rep because everybody different. The way that I go to bat for, my clients and the way that I represent them, everyone is different. So again, I don't know who will be representing you, but I this was my last day and I'm moving forward. And so they would ask me, well, what are you doing next? Like, what's going to be your next thing? I said, you know what? I'm just going to start my own firm, my own PR firm. And they said, okay, well, we coming with you. And then from there, that's when, we're here today, a whole year later. And it's amazing.
Yes. Listen, people love a good bounce back story, okay?
Yeah,
I know I do. I love to see people come back from the trenches and then come back and be like, "Hey, what up? What we doing? How we
right.
moving?" And um and it also goes to show you how much you can lean onto your own like willpower and your own knowledge base and things like that cuz
Yeah.
that's scary.
Yeah, it is. It is. Um,
What?
it was it was definitely scary. I was also going through a divorce during that time too. So everything was
Mm,
hitting me at once. Like I felt like I was being man, I felt like I was being punched around. Imagine going through a divorce, getting laid off, dropping out of grad school, having to move back home, rebuilding your life, and instead of giving up, you're like, okay, I'm gonna build my company. And that's what I did.
listen. What so outside of being laid off and all of the other stuff that you were dealing with, like what was your driving force? Like, of course, this was your dream job, and you love what you were doing and everything that they were offering you and everything you were able to do. And prior to that, it seems like you had plenty of experience
Yeah.
doing other things. So, what was your driving force to say, okay, this is what I'm going to do. This is how I'm going to move into my own media group.
Um, if I could be honest with you, I had no choice. I had no choice. You know what I mean? Like it was one of those things where I couldn't wait for somebody to give me an opportunity. I didn't know when the next opportunity was going to come. I literally was like, I gotta go get it. I have to
Yes, come
figure
on.
this out. Um, and I remember talking to one of my mentors, and honestly, for years, people have been telling me, Farah, start your own, PR marketing firm. And I would, just ignore. And I always say, like, God speaks, you know how people say God speaks in twos, threes, or whatever. I always say God
Hmm.
spoke in dozens, because over the past years, people have been telling me to do it and I've never done it. So it's kind of one of those things where I feel like I was forced into it. Like, I was like, nope, move this, move that. I need you to do this. And as soon as, like, I locked in on this one thing, which is growing my firm, that's when everything just started taking off. So honestly and truthfully, like, I had to create my own opportunity. I had to create my own seat at the table, because I've been in these spaces where, being the only Black woman in the room, and PR marketing is very white, okay? And I worked at an all Caucasian, blonde hair, white firm, and they would give me majority Black clients, right? The Black owned brands, which, again, I love my people, but they box me in. And so when they box me in, I use that to my own advantage. You lay me off, my Black brands are coming with me, right? Because I'm the only rep that knows their culture, knows how to talk to them, knows what they need. Um, and it was just one of those things where I've been on job interviews. I've applied to over 100 different jobs. I've gotten to the third round of interviews for them to say no, right? So I don't know when the next person is going to give me the opportunity. So I had to create my own. And that's what I did. And within 10 months, I hit 6 figures. So,
Come on, Black woman.
yeah,
How did that feel?
it felt good, but I was still like, dang, I'm broke. I got to work harder. And that's just real. Like, that's just real. Like, people think, okay, yeah, you hit your first, like, 6 figures in your business, and when you do, it's rewarding, it's liberating. It's like, oh my gosh, like, I did something, I had a concept, and I was able to bring it to life. But then when you sit and you look at the numbers, you be like, okay, almost half of it went into investing in people, resources, and scaling the company. So I'm just getting started. But it shows that you have a proven company, right? So
Mhm.
now that I know that it's proven, the sky's the limit. Like, we just gonna keep going.
Well, listen, I'm gonna be honest. I came across you scrolling Instagram. One
Right.
of my one of my boring days. I just was, and I saw your ad, and I scrolled past it,
Hmm.
and kept going, and then I was like, wait, and I scrolled back down, and someone just told me click on your thing. I clicked on it. I was all through your Instagram. I done went on your other page, like all of the links that was on your page and everything. No, I wasn't stalking. I was actually looking at her brand, looking at what was there, because a lot of times you don't
Stalking.
see a whole bunch of anywho, you don't see a whole bunch of Black women in PR who are actually on the front end of it. Like you said, it's a usually it's a white face,
Yeah.
blonde hair, blue eye, you know what I'm saying, type of person in the front. And so to see a Black woman, and then girl, not only were you on your page, you was all cheesing and everything. Like, you wasn't on there look like you was trying to get me to let you do my taxes. You wasn't on there with
Hmm.
your arms folded, because they
Yeah.
be folding them arms hard when they trying to get their taxes, when they want you to do their
She looked
taxes. Okay,
professional. She looked professional. She looked
so
professional.
you look like absolutely professional and everything. And so I was like, oh, let me look on her page. And so I even saw your athletic wear.
Hmm.
I saw that too, and I was like, okay, you better. So tell me the full gambit of what Ambiance Media Group does.
Yeah, so we are a digital PR marketing firm, and so we're PR first, digital marketing second, and we basically help brands, business owners, e-commerce brand owners, retail owners, online coaches, and consultants help build brand visibility, credibility, relevance, and their brand profits, right? So yes, we look at the branding and the creative side, but I am a PR and numbers person. I like to go where the dollars like make sense. So if I come up with something creative and is not resonating with my audience, I'm not going to keep pushing that because I need this to convert in dollars. Whereas, the other women on my team, we also have a brand design and marketing strategist in department. So that department does all things creative, and then I make it make sense to the dollar amount, right? So a lot of my clients would basically say, like, Farah doesn't just help you with the brand awareness. Anybody can get brand awareness. You can boost an ad and get brand awareness. But it's more so like, does it make sense? Are we hitting your target audience? Are we talking to the right people? Do we have the right messaging? Are we connecting to the right platforms and media outlets to get your features secured? How are we repurposing these features and leveraging these features and monetizing these features to get you paid? So that's pretty much what we look at as a whole. So we'll evaluate your full-on your sales ecosystem to figure out opportunities of growth.
Listen, let me tell you something.
That sounded so well put together. Like, I'm about to sign up now. Like, so.
Listen, I'm like,
I signed up last week. I'm trying to tell you.
Like, yeah, I'm about to sign up now. Like,
so,
I'm looking at I'm looking for my checkers and my savings right now. What's your
when I messaged her, I said, I want you on the show, and then we'll talk about connecting as far as this brand stuff, because I understand fully what you're saying. For a long time, like, PGC was a hobby for me.
Mm-hmm.
Doing this was a hobby, and it was just something that I love to do. And then, like, a year and a half ago, something clicked and was like, no, we're not just going to keep doing this as a hobby. And so from there, trying to build it out and trying to, like, it's been a lot of FAFO over here. Okay. Yeah. A lot of FAFO.
Yeah.
For y'all don't know what that means, look it up. But it's been a lot of it. And I've been doing.
Really not cussing today. That's crazy.
No, I'm a cuss today. I'm just saying right now.
She's on her best behavior. I like that.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
We're gonna keep you on speed dial, all right?
That's the rebrand right there. Good.
We're gonna keep you on speed dial because she is polishing up this brand right now. She did not curse.
I'm not, and everybody knows I curse. Everybody knows. If you watch the show, if you follow me on social media, everybody know I curse. Like, I'm not gonna change that ever. That's part of my brand. If I don't curse, then everybody act like y'all. Like, what's wrong? What you doing? You feel all right? You sick? No, I'm not sick. I just decided I ain't want to cuss right then, and that's okay.
That's
true. They're asking you that on Instagram right now. Why you're not cursing? Who? I'm just playing. You really
trending on
Twitter.
Oh,
I thought you said somebody already asked it. I was about to say, now y'all playing.
It's trending on Twitter right now.
It's trending on Twitter.
Shut up. But I've done radio and media and so many other different things for a long time, and I didn't recognize the connect. Yeah. Because I did radio and broadcasting in high school. Mm-hmm. And then didn't even do nothing with it. And then over time, I got back into podcasting. And when I say I did it before it was even known as podcasting, I did it when Blog Talk Radio first came out. That was some years ago, like 2010-ish.
Right.
And so it was off and on, back and forth. And then I did a couple of live shows. So I've been doing it for a while.
Right.
And I had my own radio show, all kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And now I'm at the point where it's like, I'm really ready to fuck around and find out what we can really do.
Yeah.
I'm tired of the playing games. I'm tired of the, I don't want to be timid no more. I can't live out loud or tell other people to live out loud, and I'm over here tiptoeing or walking on eggshells with my own shit. And so when I saw your page, I was like, oh, okay. Okay, I see the Fox News, and so I got to looking at stuff, and I was like, oh.
That's a big thing with everybody, though. I think everybody,
Big Sanders knew what he was doing, okay? Big Sandals knew what he was doing when he told me to scroll back.
You
Scroll
gonna
back
stop
up.
calling him Big Sandals. You gonna stop calling him that?
Who's Big Sandals?
Sky Daddy. Sky Daddy.
Bruh.
I can call him Big Sandals. His sandals is
You don't know if he
big.
got on shoes or not. You don't know what he wearing.
So
Okay, all right, you right.
he
Go
might
ahead.
have on sandals. He might be
Anyways,
outside.
Farah, like I said,
I
I think your story is very it resonates with a lot of people. I think a lot of people, we really coast on fear. Like that's why we don't step outside our comfort zone. And I'm not gonna lie to you. I've been trying to do this podcast thing for over, how long have I known you now, Leo? Like Leo, exactly. And this is my first time. I just said, screw it. I'm doing it. She was like, you sure you want to do? Well, how many episodes you want to do? I said, I want to do the whole season. Let's go. So it's really about fear and really just stepping out and just like, you know what, I'm gonna commit to something. And fear, like people don't know, fear is really a big thing. It's a
distraction
thing.
It's a distraction. It's a distraction for real. I was afraid too, but I think when your back is up against the wall and you literally have no choice, it's one of those things where am I gonna sink? Am I gonna fold, or am I gonna keep going? Like, like I think we all have a level of fear that we need to work to get past. I'm scared every day posting on social media. Like if I can stay being a producer, production person, like behind the scenes, like going into this, I really thought when I started my media journey, I thought I was going to be an anchor. I was going to be a reporter. I thought I was going to be in front of the camera, and I fell in love with production because we make all the decisions. At the end of the day, the anchor, the reporter, the whatever has to basically answer to the producers, answer to the news director. We're the ones that build the show and run everything. And that's kind of how I feel about some of the brands that I work with. Like, yeah, they can be very successful, but they're still looking at me to say like, hey, should we do this? Should we not do this? I'm still the person saying yes or no. I'm still the person saying go or hold off, So I enjoy being behind the scenes and watching other people shine and helping other people accomplish their dreams, because it's helping me accomplish mine too. So it's full circle in that moment.
So Pablo, what I got out of this is she a control freak. She controls.
I'm not a control freak.
She a problem. She a problem.
She's from Brooklyn.
Yeah, she definitely is from Brooklyn. You said Crown Heights, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's definitely from Crown Heights. They always want to control everything. Pick me up at 8. We eating here.
No, my God.
We eating now.
That is no.
What's taking you so long?
Business and home is different, y'all. Business and home is different.
No.
So you are a control freak at home. It's just
no. I said business and home is different. Meaning I will in business. Yes, I'm controlling. We need to move this way. Need to move that way. What makes sense? At home, no. I don't want to take the lead. Go ahead. What we doing?
Come on, Farah. Tell the people the truth.
What we doing?
Okay?
Wait. Pablo. She's in her soft era.
Right.
No, that's really what it is.
That's
for
not
people who are constantly.
Moses, do not do that.
People who are constantly in boss mode or have to make decisions. We want to turn our brain off at the end of the day. Like I legit be having decision fatigue. Yeah. I don't want to choose nothing.
My brain.
I don't even want to choose. I don't want to choose dinner. I don't want to choose what I'm doing for the rest of the evening. I don't choose nothing.
So whatever we put on the platter, we good, right?
Shit.
Don't whatever.
Yeah, see? Don't do
that.
There's some exception.
Want to decide.
So the Cheesecake Factory is good now, ain't it?
Oh, I like Cheesecake Factory because I like cheesecake. Let me get a
strawberry cheesecake.
$9.50 for no slice of cheesecake.
Let me get some of them egg rolls, please and thank you. Okay.
Man, we can go to Giant and get a whole one for the same price as that slice.
My man.
Yeah, but
Either
My
way,
man.
I mean, I like Aldi cheesecake. We can go to Aldi and give me the little thing for for $6. I'm not choosy, but just don't try to give me.
Yeah,
anything.
go ahead, Farrah. Go ahead. Nah, you
Go ahead,
got
Farrah.
to take some.
Hold on.
It's
on.
okay.
No, Leo
Farrah be
messed
like
that
this.
all
I don't
up
like
for you. I saw
BBQ.
you ready.
No. Farrah probably don't like. You like BBQs, Farrah? You from
I
Brooklyn?
love BBQs. Listen,
Oh, you better say that. You
I
better. You
love
about to get canceled.
BBQs. Now,
You about to get
Julius cheesecake, I'll go to Julius and grab me a
Hell no, Julius TJ's no.
Julius cheesecake is bomb.
No,
Cheesecake
lying to people.
Factory
I've never
is
been
so
to New York,
cool.
so that's on my list of
Okay,
places.
so
What?
Junior, it depends on what you get out of Junior's. Like,
Julius TJ is disgusting.
What?
yeah,
I don't
like the
like
Junior's
Thank you,
strawberry
Ramita.
cheesecake. You can keep that. Raspberry, I can rock with the raspberry.
Raspberry is good. Raspberry is good.
Plain,
good.
nah.
The strawberry is good. I don't do
strawberry is not good.
You don't like the strawberry?
I would
not.
not.
Y'all people
Like
like
I
Junior
said.
cheesecake. I think we need Jesus up in here.
We always need Jesus up in here dealing with y'all, but that's neither here nor there. Okay. But Ramita, thank you. Definitely be wanting the light switch for the brain. Like, I think that's why it's so hard. When I get home, it's hard for me to go back into creative mode or business mode or do any of that. So I got to figure out a way to get a outside office, because I come home and I come up in my little lioness den and then I'm ready to put my little blanket on. Like yesterday, I came home and colored.
Bruh.
I love that.
She just said lioness den, bro. She just lost me at lioness den.
Bruh.
That's what I call my house.
I don't know who this lady is. I don't know who this lady is.
Listen, she hasn't cursed in the last half an hour. I'm just right now.
I'm nervous.
I have cursed.
You did?
It was under the breath though. It wasn't no.
It was not.
Did you say shucks or something? You said shucks? Damn.
Farrah, you gotta come on every week now.
Yeah, every week, Farrah. You're now. You're family now.
Yes.
You belong to us.
Sheesh. But now I'm definitely gonna reach out to you, because I've been doing this for like 3 years now, and I need something to shake, or I'm gonna quit. And I don't want to quit.
Farrah, you cannot take him on as a client.
Wow. Look at that.
That's the Leo I know.
First.
That's the Leo I know right there.
Because I'm first.
First of all, she can drive to me. Thank you very much. Okay.
And that means nothing.
It does.
Wow.
Because guess what? If I wouldn't have been scrolling on Instagram,
why is that?
While I was over here chilling in my lioness den, then she wouldn't be here.
If headshots was a fifth, the whole world would be drunk. Okay,
I come to you.
Thank you. Who is this? Who is this?
Headshots,
thank you. That's probably my sister.
You need some headshots?
Do I need what?
You need some headshots? We do headshots, portrait shots. Yeah, what's going on?
I always
pause. Ain't that what y'all always pause?
Wait, how? What? You're pausing on the wrong thing.
Yeah,
I did not. Because y'all always
stopped at the wrong light, Bill. You stopped at the wrong light.
What?
You pause like somebody old auntie. What you pausing for?
Yeah, I said headshot. What?
Oh my gosh, but yeah, I'm always looking for photographers, videographers to work with.
Hey, I got video cameras and everything.
You got what? You got video cameras and everything.
I got a whole studio. Leo, don't do that. You've been to the studio. Live in color.
Dungeon?
Yeah, I'm not in my lioness den. Okay,
Yeah,
I got a real studio. Okay, I gotta get out my house.
I hope you wouldn't have a lioness den, sir.
I'm not in my lion den.
I got an OnlyFans. That's crazy.
Who got an OnlyFans?
Ugh.
It ain't paying. I do got one, I tell you that.
Whoa.
I mean, if you have an OnlyFans account, you don't gotta. You know, you can.
She about to monetize your.
I'm about to make money.
I'm like, it don't gotta be all bad now. You can just show your fee and you probably get paid. Just over.
Farrah about to have me quit this show. Y'all ain't
I'ma
gonna see me next week. That's it.
See, I was gonna tell you something, but never mind. Go ahead. We gonna go on past that.
Yo,
We gonna go on past that.
what happened? What happened?
That's
So
crazy.
Farrah, so
Yeah.
since you've been overcome, since what was what's the biggest obstacle you had to overcome trying to start your business?
That is a really, really good question. I think the biggest obstacle for me was actually believing in myself, if I could be honest. Because I was coming out of a relationship that was toxic, and that affected my self-esteem, my capabilities, how I thought about myself. You know, when you spend a lot of time with one individual, and if majority of that time is, you know, negative, is tough sometimes to believe in yourself. So I would say for me, that was like the biggest obstacle, was like, all right, Farrah, we here. You're gonna sink or swim. So it was really like believing in myself, and fighting that fear. Really fighting that fear.
Okay. So when okay, go ahead, Pablo. Go ahead.
No, I was going, since we asking job interview questions, I'm gonna ask the same thing.
Job interview questions. So Farrah, you lived in 3 different locations.
So
make your resume look like XYZ.
Exactly.
All broken up.
What do you know now that you wish you knew in the beginning, when you started all this?
Build to sell. So what I mean by that is, a lot of people go into business thinking that, like, okay, it's just me. I'm the operations person. I'm the marketing person. I'm the financial person, and I'm the salesperson, right? Like, you are literally playing all four hats.
Mm-hmm.
And I think for me, as I was growing and new clients was, you know, onboarding, I'm just one person. Like, I need help. So off the bat, within like the first or second month, I started hiring a team. I started replacing myself. Mm-hmm. So learning how to duplicate myself and moving out the way was really vital in my success in a short period of time. And learning really something as simple as not getting a PO box address versus a virtual address in order to build business credit. So it was more so all the like fundamentals that was happening. It's like I knew this stuff, but because I was growing so fast, I was also trying to catch up with myself at the same time. And I was also trying to slow down in order to speed up. But the industry that I'm in would move really fast. Like, our deadlines and turnaround time is pretty quick. So I really had to figure out, like, how to replace myself, how to duplicate myself, how to, I suck at operations, but I'm very good at sales. All right, I need to hire operations manager, organize, onboarding, train team members and stuff like that. And so that one day, even if I don't want to sell my company, right, ever, at least it's structured in a way where it can be acquired by somebody.
Okay. See, that was a good question. See all that information we just got right there? Yeah.
For once.
Oh, Lord.
Who just jumped
Hello, beautiful people.
Yep. Time to go. All right, y'all. It's been real.
Hi, guys.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, Farrah, this is Auntie Ayla. That's Ayla. One of my beautiful ladies.
Hi, gorgeous. You spitting, honey. I'm over here like, oh, wait a minute. Hold on.
Oh, wait a minute. Did she just jump off to go get back up? Like,
yeah. Definitely.
No. Ayla has been on here in the background, and I saw her doing something, so I didn't bring her on the camera.
She definitely ran to Wakanda and got some help. That's definitely
I
what
did
just
not.
happened.
I don't ever need help for y'all two.
Here we go. Yeah.
She can handle herself.
Anywho, and
I was
Will,
okay. I was sitting here for a
Ayla
while.
was already back here. She was sitting back here for a little while,
Mm,
and I was
Eating my
waiting for the
pizza.
proper time to bring her in.
not
See,
eating no pizza.
Wait a minute.
right?
I
Like I said, I saw her handling
I
her business, which is why I didn't bring her on.
Lord, have
Hey,
mercy.
ubiquitous blacks. Hey, Ty. Listen, you gotta call me later. But he said it is impossible to grow and scale up on your own. A proper team is always necessary.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I got a question. You said that you knew where you were falling short or what you could or could not do within your brand.
Mm-hmm.
So you started hiring a team.
Mm-hmm.
How do you find your team? Your like
your 18.
Your motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, there you go, Leo. Say it again, Leo.
Go ahead, Farah.
Oh, we heard her. She don't gotta
40 minutes.
She don't gotta say
40 minutes.
Go ahead, Farah.
But to be quite honest with you, it's still a challenge. It is still a challenge to find great talent and quality people. One thing I came across, and I heard Monica say it, the singer, and she said basically like don't fumble good people, like don't fumble valuable people. And what that means to me is you can always fumble a bag, like you can lose money, make it back. But when you have valuable people on your team, do not fumble it. And vice versa. When you join a company that is also helping you, build your dreams and trying to push you forward, don't fumble it. And I've had people come into my organization that has done really well. Like right now, I have an amazing account operations manager and a great brand manager. Like I look at them as like my COOs and my CMOs, right? But to be quite honest with you, it's been a challenge looking for great talent because oftentimes I don't want to have to think for every position. So if I have an email marketing role, social media person, video editor, a graphic designer, I don't want to have to tell you what I get to give you instructions, but I don't want to have to feed you the creativity. If I have to feed you the creativity, why did I hire you in the first place?
Come on.
So yes, I can train you.
That's gonna be my meeting Sunday. That's gonna be my meeting Sunday right there.
Yeah, it's like yes, I can train you. Yes, we're all learning here. There's going to be some learning curves. There's going to be ebbs and flows of this PR industry. Period. Like that's just the industry that we're in. But if I have to tell you exactly what creative things that I need you to put out there, then at that point I could just do it myself. So I wish I could say, girl, just go to this site. You're gonna find somebody excellent. It's like no. Like it's just like dating. You gotta go through,
I want it.
Yep, you done turned it off now. That's it. They on
to find like to find your one, right? But yeah, it's one of those things where you really have to look and find people that are solid. And at any point on the team, like your team members, expect for them to drop the ball. Like they are going to drop the ball because they're human. They're not perfect, right? But how do we just come back from that? And I also listen to my team instead of me pointing a finger. I'm also like, what can I do better too, as a leader to help serve you and help develop your skill set? Now, if it comes to a point where it's like 3-4 months and you just not improving, then we got to have a conversation. And unfortunately, I've had to let people go. I've let somebody go this week. And that was tough because I love this person on my team. I wanted to mentor her, but at the end of the day, it's kind of one of those things where I can't. You stopping me. And so when you stop me, you're stopping 20 plus clients that we manage. So and we can't have that.
Thank you. I feel seen. I feel heard. I feel understood. Okay.
You
Because
answered my next question. I was going to say, how do you let people go? Because that's probably like one of the biggest problems I have. Like,
Yeah.
it's pulling the trigger.
So I give a lot of grace. So here's my thing. First of all, I'm a Cancer. I'm sensitive and I cry about everything.
I knew it. I knew it.
I care so much about people, and I care so much about people's dreams and their vision. And like I would say I'm that CEO that's like, hey, how can I invest in your dream today? How can I, push you further to what you want to accomplish, right? And so I care a lot about people. I understand that people go through things, breakups, divorce, family issues, mental health issues, like financial issues. So I get it. So I give a lot of grace. But like I said, I had to hire an operations manager to be that buffer for me, because my operations manager, she gives grace, but not in the same way that I give grace, right? She's like, okay, we gave grace. All right, they got 30 days. All right, it's time for you to go, right? So, but I need that type of person, because if not, I'm just gonna again be that person that gives and gives and gives and be like, all right, we can work it out, we can work it out, we can work it out, and then nothing changes, and then I'm getting client complaints. The less client complaints I have, the better we'll all be. We'll be happy, right? So I had to hire like have that buffer, and she lets them go, and I'm CC'd.
That's often the hard part, especially when you have people that are part of your team that you really care about.
Yeah.
It's hard to make those separations when you've built over a period of time, you've done all of these things together, you've like people that are a part of your team literally become like family sometimes.
They do.
And when you have to do that separation, like I've actually talked about some of this in therapy with my therapist, because I feel like but why? Because it is a grieving, like you are literally in a relationship that you're leaving. It's like a breakup.
Yeah.
And people don't realize that, like, and so a lot of times people say business, you don't get in your feelings in business. That's a lie. Why do you think so many people be fighting or tussling when it comes to business?
You get in your feelings.
Because you are in your feelings, or you're not in your feelings, but there are feelings involved. There are thoughts involved when it comes to dealing with your brand and your business.
Right.
And I tell them all the time, like, y'all are the aunties and uncles to my baby. This is my baby. Y'all are the aunties and uncles to this baby. And if y'all not going to babysit her right, we gonna have a little tussle, because it's my baby, okay?
Right.
And it is definitely a different aspect. It is a different feeling. It is a different understanding of trying to navigate those waters of saying, okay, well, I got to let you go. When you don't have a operations manager, you don't have all of these different people. I am we. You know what I'm saying? So, like, you are we. And so as you have to make all of these decisions, it is hard. It is, it makes it a lot less fun. And so even the regrouping after you have to let somebody go is hard.
Yeah.
It's a trial and error type of thing. So you really got to go back through all of the ups and downs. And then one of the things I do want to say is, like, for people that are building a brand and building a team, you got to recognize what people are capable of.
Yeah.
Somebody might be like, oh, I want to do this. Okay, let's do a trial run. Let's do a trial run, because that might not be your strength, or you might be showing me that you're stronger in this area than you are in this area. So let's move you over here, because I can see you flourishing here instead of over here where I kind of feel like you might struggle.
Yeah.
And even doing that with yourself as a leader, you got to look at, okay, well, this is not my strong suit. So that's where you got to tap into mentors, and you got to tap into other people who do other things. Because as a leader, you are not expected to know all things.
Yeah, you're not. You're not.
You're not expected to know all things, Pablo. And in those spaces and in those times, you have to be okay with saying, okay, I don't know how to do this, so let you, or let me
I'm
give
trying,
this
Leo.
to
I'm
outsource
trying.
this. Not hard enough. Anywho,
But I'm not gonna say as a business owner, it's like when you know it's your baby, because that's what it is. It's your baby.
Right.
Like, and then to the let go, I have to say the let go and let somebody else formulate and take some type of control. Maybe that's what Pablo's going through. I don't know, but it's very difficult. It's very difficult. But I'm not gonna lie, Pablo. Like I have really had these conversations with Leo, and there's a lot of things that Leo really. I'm gonna give her flowers. She has really opened my eyes to a whole lot of like, listen, you need to let somebody else do this. I'm not good with marketing at all. I hate marketing, but that's a part of your business. Marketing. You need somebody who's gonna be able to like, listen, you're not really marketing to the right type of people that you need. So I'm like, oh, and I didn't know nothing about that. So even though you may have a knowledge of what you need, like it's very hard to actually tell yourself the truth of what you really need and what you should be doing. That's another thing too. If you can't be truthful with yourself, you're really not gonna go far. Everything's gonna remain to be a hobby.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You're not going to have the intervention on Pablo today. I tell you that right now. Okay.
It's not an intervention, but I mean,
me and Farah gonna talk when this is over with. All right.
No.
I was just about to say if the shoe fit, but I just decided to mind my business.
This goes on. Me and Farah gonna have a conversation. We gonna get me right, okay?
Pablo, I'm not gonna hold you. Like Farah said, like last year was a crazy year for me. Crazy year. I was ready to give up everything. Like, I started selling equipment.
Yeah.
I was going through a divorce.
It really do get like that.
Yeah, I was going through a divorce. I sold like basically.
You was going through a divorce too?
Oh, me too. Hey.
I was going through a divorce. Okay, we stop. People are watching. They're gonna think we happy. You can't let the spouses know you're happy. I was going through a divorce. And you have to be mentally strong and then still trying to maintain your business, still trying to work your 9 to 5, and
just everyday life.
I'm not gonna hold you. I almost broke. I broke. I'm not gonna.
Yeah, it's you do. Like I would be a fool to sit here and tell y'all like I cried. Like I said in my post like a few weeks ago, I was like, a lot of my wins last year came with a whole lot of tears. A whole lot. Like, come on. There'll be times where I was just like, I don't know if I could do this. I don't know if I'm gonna make it. And the song, Yet by Maverick City, I would have that song playing over and over and over and over again. Like if it honestly wasn't for, my family being supportive, of course, but building a better relationship with Christ, God, leaning in my devotional, going to the gym every morning. Like I just needed an outlet. Like regardless of what the circumstance was, I just needed an outlet. And me being a creative, it was my outlet, but it was also challenging. So I say, have your moments, break down, cry, go, punch. I went to a rage room, beat up some stuff, like anything that I could.
Did that work?
Huh?
I heard those are really good stress relievers.
Yeah, like
anything
that I could. Anything.
I was just being toxic. I was being toxic.
Yeah, but anything. And that's the thing too. Even in my toxicity of grieving, going through that emotion.
She said it. She said toxic. Oh shit, make that.
Even going through the toxicity of during grieving, I was like, God covered me. He covered me.
Mm-hmm.
He covered me because I was just, I was a mess and I was doing more harm to myself than good. So, but you just gotta keep going. Those small wins, they pile up.
And that's the time when you need to push the most.
Yep.
I'm not gonna hold you. I ain't think I even wanted to push no more. I was like, listen. I was going like, and the funny thing about it, one thing I can't understand is like when you're really at that point where you're breaking, and that's when you get hit with the most opportunities.
Yeah.
I was getting hit with Fashion Week. Like They was like, yo, you want to shoot Fashion Week? I was like, huh?
I'm barely able to get out the bed this morning.
Yeah. Like I was getting hit like, oh, you want to do this wedding? What? Wait. What? Yeah, they about to pay you this. And the funny thing about it is the bag was uncontrollable. Like the money, like I wasn't even giving people prices. It was like, oh yeah, we're about to charge you like $3,500. For what? But that's not, I didn't even give you but and then you just lost and you such in a daze. It's like I was so irritated with everything.
Yeah.
People was coming to me like, oh, you want to do this job? I'm gonna pay you $1,200. For what? Wait. I didn't. Okay.
That's what sometimes you just gotta let God work. You just gotta let God work. Like I'm busy crying. Oh, Farah, you want to shoot this Target commercial in New York City for this brand? Oh, let me pack my bags. But I'm wiping my
said what?
Drop it.
You like this. Like you said,
is it discounts with this Target shoe?
Right.
You can't even come out of
be ugly crying and packing.
Every moment, and then you get hit with a phone call like, yo, bro, my man got like $1,500 for you to do it like a 3-hour shoot. What? 3 hours. And then you get there and you do it in an hour and you're like, so, and they pay in full.
Yep.
No deposit.
No deposit. Pay in full.
Payment. I was looking at my Chase account like, okay, I'm gonna go pack my bag. I'll be right there. Yeah. I ain't feel good this morning, but
I'm on my way.
Sometimes that's the challenge though. That's the challenge in the shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, you don't feel good, you don't feel right, you tired, you irritated. How bad do you really want this? So I'm gonna keep throwing stuff your way just to see how bad you really want what you say you want.
Yeah.
Because either you're gonna get up and you're gonna get it, or you're gonna sit here and be crying later about the opportunities that you missed. Or the connections that you didn't get in the midst of all of your crying, all of your boo-hooing and woe is me, and you got to figure it out. And so one of the things that I've been learning when it comes to rebuilding my life, I went through a lot the last couple years, and then rebuilding and still trying to build a brand, my personal life, my financial life, and then still doing my brand. And it be some days I was like, oh, y'all said, yeah, we got a show at 8:00, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And some days they would never know, but I'll be wiping my tears right before we get on this mug because I'm tired, I'm stressed, I'm sad, I'm angry, and trying to figure it out. Some nights I'm gonna record wherever I'm gonna be at. If I'm in the car at 8:00, then that's what we're gonna record from. That's where I'm gonna record from. But sometimes the test is, how bad do you really want it? How hard are you really gonna go for this, what you say you want? And the proof in all of it really be okay then. I'm gonna say this in the if it wasn't for the crazy rich aunties, if it was not for my siblings and my homegirls and my god baby, I really would just be find me next year in 2025. You know what I'm saying? Come get me next year, not this year. Next year. When when I done figured it all out. But then you don't figure it all out. You figure it out as you go. Yeah. I love that. Thank you for sharing that, Moses. And I just feel like in the midst of everything, first of all, I just want to say congratulations. Big congratulations on all of that, because you said you dealt with a lot. You could have been like, I'm cool on it. I'll just go home and do my thing and be cool on it. But you didn't. So definitely keep going, keep pushing, all of that great stuff, because the world needs you.
Thank you.
Black brands need you, not just the world, but Black brands need you, because you gonna push and you have been pushing for Black brands, because a lot of times, like you said, they boxed you in, and so therefore the box they put you in. Listen, I'm finna turn this box into a clubhouse. That's all. You thank you for the box. I'm finna turn it into something so much more than y'all could ever have imagined. And so congratulations on that.
Absolutely.
I'm Black. I have a brand.
Are you though?
What is happening?
God dang.
Are you Black?
I like the fact that she.
I got freckles, but I'm still Black. You know, I'm on that side of the fence. Okay.
Y'all are funny.
Jesus.
Beige, but you know.
She called you beige, bro. She called you beige.
We could be together.
That's colorism.
I'm just saying, I can take beige, okay? For a long time, I've been telling people that I'm light skinned, and they're like, nah. So I'll take beige.
You're not. Okay? You're not light skinned.
No, I'm not yellow. Okay, this is different.
Why would you lie? Why would you lie to people like that? Talking about you light skinned.
All right.
You ain't light skinned,
bro.
I'll take beige. Okay. I'll even take caramel if you give it to me. All right.
No. You're definitely cardboard box tan.
Wow. All right. Ella, where you came out with that one, dog? Seriously? Why? What did he do to you today? You came.
They always going at it. They always going at it.
What did he do to you today? I'm actually gonna be. I'm gonna defend him today.
Okay?
What did he do?
You're supposed to have a peace treaty, but when I got on here, you started.
Next to my computer
with those two brands right there. Peace treaty, this please, because she came out of nowhere.
Scar box in the chat now.
I can't.
That's all right though.
That's hilarious.
Wait till summertime come. Okay.
Me and you both gonna be golden. It's okay.
Exactly.
What's gonna happen in summertime? You gonna be wet box tan? What?
Oh Lord, don't not wet box.
Eric will have money in my pocket.
Yeah, listen, you caught it after the fact because you know they get a little darker.
It was like, ooh.
That's all right though. Farrah gonna have me rich, okay? I'm gonna be wet box tan with money in my pocket.
Dark chocolate to Barney purple, so it don't even matter. It's cool. I'm good.
Not Barney purple.
Barney.
I was in Jamaica, Barney purple.
You was kind of like
okay.
Beanie Man Black.
I was Beanie Man Black. Oh, thank. I'll take that.
Not you was girls them sugar.
Yeah.
Sugar.
You was Beanie Man Black in Jamaica.
I'll take that.
See, that's what's wrong. I don't know where my hat at. See, I'm missing my hat.
Not Blurple.
That's my Blurple.
Oh, Stretch. There you go with your stuff. Stop playing with me, Stretch.
So, Farrah, if you could give any of the business owners that are watching a tidbit of advice as they're moving forward with building a brand, they looking for marketing or even looking for PR, what would you tell them to look for?
Oh, that's another good question. Sorry, I feel like I said that a few times tonight. I would say, if I could be honest, I would say, well, of course, I'm being honest. I would say, don't rush. Like, don't rush. Take your time. Take your time in finding the right people to invest in, so that you can also invest and grow your brand. It takes time to build a solid team. It takes time to, get the right contractors or employees that you want in your business. I will also say, like, really, really vet. Like, oftentimes people want the help, but like, just like we're showing up on our free consultations to figure out your brand, interview us, interview me. And if you tell me, okay, I'm talking to another PR person, I'll get back to you. I'm talking to another marketer, I'll get back to you. My response won't ever be, oh no, like they won't do this for you, they won't do that for you. I'll be like, good. You need to vet, because once you get to the point where You're no longer spending $200 to invest in your brand. You're spending $2,000, $3,000, $5,000, $15,000 to invest in your brand and get to the next level. Vet every person, every consultant, every coach, every course, any and everything. Take your time to make decisions. Do not rush, because they can be expensive decisions and poor decisions. So I think that would be like the best piece of advice. And there's nothing wrong in investing in mentors. There's nothing wrong in investing in yourself, but just take your time. Take your time, but don't wait too long, but take your time, if that makes sense.
Absolutely. That makes a lot of sense. So I could breathe a little bit right there.
Yes.
Because sometimes we be rushing.
Let me tell you, and I'm gonna just say one last thing. I follow people who motivate me is like Mia Ray, right? The Glamourholic Lifestyle. I don't know if y'all familiar with her, but Mia Ray. People like Taylor J, right? People like brands like Lyrically Correct. Those brands inspire me because Mia Ray didn't pop off until 10 years later. Lyrically Correct popped off in like 3 years, but the other person, one of the owners was working in retail, like understanding the retail strategy, was a lawyer. Like they all came from different backgrounds to build something. Taylor J, teen mom, right? She was a teen mom, had her daughter at 14, 15 years old.
Come on,
then got to a point to owning, 2 brick and mortars out in the Bay Area, and now has an online store boutique, right? So, but she didn't pop off, and she didn't get into Stitch Fix until year 10, year 11. So when you say, okay, I'm just 3 years in, 2 years in of doing this thing, and I'm about to quit, why? My TBH Athleisure brand been around since 2018 and didn't pop off yet. My PR firm popped off before that brand, and I'm cool with that. But I'm circling back around to it. I'm not gonna give up on it, right? Like, so it's gonna take time. My grandfather was a printer, like owned a print shop in Brooklyn. He only made $50,000 in his business in 1 year. Like that's the most he's ever made in his business in 1 year. But the man is 80 and he continues to talk about business and watch his YouTube videos all day and night about business. Right?
Come on, YouTube. University.
He's even not giving up. At 80, he's still talking about how to open up a business and when his next business he wants to open up in Jamaica, right? So that's what I'm saying. Like year 2, year 3, that's nothing. That's nothing. Keep going. Keep going.
And we will. And guess what, y'all? PGC celebrating 5 in March. Okay. We celebrating 5 in March. I didn't drop the dang on thing.
You should have a podcast party, anniversary party.
We have an anniversary party. All of the stuff will be out soon. And y'all, the Fat Fam trip info coming soon. Okay, so y'all gotta join us. Farah, I'm gonna send it to you too. Because we going to Punta Cana, you gotta join us in Punta Cana, okay? But give the people all of your information, how they can connect with you and contact you if they looking to, scout you out, do a consultation and all of that good stuff.
Yeah, so you can find me at Farah Moniz on Instagram. And just go to my website, ambiancemediagroup.com. You can click on the book consultation link. And we'll get notified and we'll circle back around. You can also shoot me a DM. People shoot me DMs all the time. I respond pretty well. Pretty quickly. And chat with them there too to figure out if we're, a good fit or not. And then we'll, schedule a call. So I'm always open, always down to chat, always down to help. Don't be shy.
Yo, Pablo, look like you just did it.
And like I said, we gonna connect, we gonna chat, cause I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready for some new level stuff in this year. It's a lot of
It'll be a
celebrations
vibe.
happening though on this side. So I'm excited. It's a lot of celebrating going on this year. Like I said, PGC turns 5 March 19th. And then in September, it will be year 4 of the podcast because we started during the pandemic. It will be year 4 of the relaunch of the podcast because we started on radio.
Yeah.
So it's been year 5 or it'll be year 6 actually before the brand became official. Next year 6 actually, but the brand became official March 2019, and then we did the relaunch of the podcast in September of 2020. So it'll be 4 years in September of the podcast relaunch. So we are going in. We're going to Punta Cana. We do a trip. We've been doing a trip. This is our 3rd year doing a trip.
Huh?
Yeah, this is our 3rd year.
How many days y'all stay out there?
We will be in Punta Cana from September 18th to the 22nd.
Oh, nice.
And then your girl turned 40 this year. Okay.
Right.
40. So it's a lot of celebrating to be done this year. Ain't no sad days over this way. Even if it's sad days over this way, it's plenty of celebrating to be done. And I'm gonna give myself my flowers all year long.
Yes,
I don't care who gets tired of it. I'm celebrating all the wins. I ate dinner before we came on here. I'm gonna celebrate that because usually it'd be 11:30.
Yeah,
I'm celebrating that. So y'all make sure y'all check out Farah Moniz Ambiance Media Group. Listen, she has some beautiful, beautiful things on her page. Make sure y'all check out what she got going on, what she has coming up. And then, tell your girl Leo sent you. Yeah. Not if you're gonna be on no bullshit though. Don't tell her I sent you if you ain't gonna act right. Don't tell her I sent you. You're not gonna act right. Don't tell her I sent you. Don't even tell her you know me. But check her out. And then if you missed the beginning where she was dropping a bunch of gems, make sure y'all go back, check it out. This show will be available tomorrow on all podcast streaming platforms, so make sure y'all check her out. Farah Moniz and Ambiance Media Group, thank you for joining us. We super appreciate you because we've been over here trying to get to it. Okay, all of us, we've been trying to get to it, build it up. Every one of us on this panel got a brand, a business that we've been building up, working on, and all that kind of stuff. So thank you for the information.
You're welcome.
And this is what we're going to continue to do, y'all. We're going to continue to bring y'all information and stuff that y'all need, stuff that y'all can use to help build your life, build your brands, and make your life worth living. Because
absolutely,
many of us are not living. We are just simply existing. So we're going to change that up this year. All right. Thank you, Miss Farah.
Thank y'all for having me. It was
Have
nice
a good night, beautiful.
Have a good night, y'all.
Bye, gorgeous.
Bye.
I'm about to follow you, girl.
Y'all come back next week.
I'll follow y'all back.
I done followed you on all my joints. So all the ones that was going up on during the show, that was me.
That was you? Okay.
So you got like 90 new followers, all from Pablo.
I can't. I'll see y'all later. Have a good night.
See you, gorgeous.
Bye.
All right. Uh-oh. Shit, I almost dropped my phone. All right, guys. So listen. That was good. Thank you, Farah, once again. Make sure y'all check her out, Farah Moniz, on Instagram. And it's Moniz with an S. Monise. Monise. Miss Moniz. Check her out on Instagram. We gonna I got a little advertisement, and then we're gonna come back and we're gonna talk about some of these little trending things that I've seen about the entrance of nets, and because I got some questions. I got plenty of questions. We'll be right back.
Why am I no longer in the dating streets? Because I'm going to keep it 100. I had a woman tell me I'm gay because I like being the little spoon. Never forget, after sex, we cuddling, And I turn over to the other side. She's like, why you stop holding me? Because I said, yo, I want you to hold me. Grab my titties. And she was like, yo, that's gay. And I'm like, what's gay about that? You don't have a dick. I don't feel nothing poking me in the middle of the night. Like, what's wrong? What's wrong with being the little spoon? What's wrong with being touched? What's wrong with being teased? What's wrong with being caressed? You know what I mean? There's nothing wrong with it. But I was told it was gay. And she literally got up in the middle of the night and was like, you know what? I can't do this. Now, I'm pretty sure there was probably other shit I was doing, but that was the final straw for her ass. And now, now me not being in dating streets, I get caressed. I am the little spoon. I enjoy that. Nibble on my fucking ear in the middle of the night. Damn right. And ladies, you know I like when a man cups you and he grabs your titties. I like the same. Call me what you want. And then she walked out the house talking about these niggas is females nowadays. Nah, man, you got soft hands. You got soft hands. What's wrong with it? It ain't like I'm asking you to rub my butt. I kind of like that too. But anyway, I'm just saying, man. Anything that a woman does to you is not gay. I thought that was heterosexual. Homosexual was when a man it's same. You're not the same sex as me. Anyway, I got tired of dealing with these kind of people. So I'm out.
Well, I feel like he has a point. And his point came at the end when he said, being gay is a sense of another man touching another man. I think it's really weird that we equate certain mannerisms or certain things to people being gay, because that's not necessarily the truth. That, because does that make a lot of women gay? Because I've seen all my friends naked. So now am I a lesbian? Because I've seen all of them naked. I may have even touched one of my friends, like, girl, look at them breasts. It's like,
that's girl shit, though.
That's girl stuff. You know what I mean? But I'm not saying that men, but I'm not saying, what I'm saying is, does that make me gay? Because I've done that. And I don't mind. I love a man who does not mind me like holding them. Because sometimes I just want to hold you. Like, I don't have to, push up against you and do all the extra stupid stuff that y'all do to us. But I don't have a problem holding my person. I don't know why that was such a big deal. But I can understand his discontent with it, why he's just like, I'm done, because it's a lot of just immature people. Yeah, because that's stupid. Now this man is probably, I'm not saying he's great, but he may have all of these qualities, and because he wants you to hold him, you got a problem with that.
So
men need nurturing too.
I'm from the era where you lay on top of your girl, or you nuzzle in the bosom. I'm from that time, so I absolutely have no problem with somebody just cuddling up behind me. But you grab a naked titty. So
what happened?
I knew that's what he was. I knew of all the things that you said. Of all the things that you said.
No. Because she said she's seeing her friends naked and she's gonna grab the titty every once in a while. Does that make
how
her
often
gay?
does this happen?
Right. So if a man see his boy naked and he jiggle his balls,
where is this going?
Is he gay?
Where is this going?
I'm trying to do a correlation. That's all.
Oh,
there's a difference between genitalia.
Okay, so if I grab my man titty while he naked, am I gay?
No.
No. Okay, so fellas.
Because dudes slap each other on the butt all the time when it comes
with
to
clothes
sports.
on.
So
with clothes on.
Well, I've also known that at least
y'all be towel flipping.
Y'all be towel flipping while y'all in them dang on gym locker rooms naked.
No, let me see y'all, because I never understood that either. No, why are we doing that? Why was the point of that?
Why y'all doing it?
That's what
I don't get
that's what
that.
the movies
I
had
understand
said.
the
The movies
football
had
thing.
said
Good job.
No,
I
I'm just
understand
saying,
slap
like,
on the
if
ass.
you can
Good
grab a
job.
titty and you cool, that mean he can grab a titty and he
I
cool.
mean, I've done it.
Why are you so much in my
I've done it
personal
because
space?
I'm
Why
a
you trying to grab my titty?
stylist.
Why in my personal space? Why you trying to grab my titty? Like, I don't.
But women do grab each other's titties all the time.
Yeah, they
so
do.
I was saying.
And be honest,
And
I
each
be looking
other's
at you like
booties.
and
that.
each other's booties too. Yep.
Listen, like I said, when they do that shit, I just hope it turns into something that it ain't supposed to turn out.
We
Typical
bet.
nigga shit.
You know, but I never understood it. Whatever. But
Because it's
now,
not sexual to us.
It's not.
It's not sexual to us, and it's not.
sexual
It's
to
not.
y'all.
Yeah.
okay. I saw a couple of porn stars like that, but hey, whatever.
Oh.
What do I know?
Yeah. What do you know?
And then also,
Don't start with me, Ella. Stop it. Ayla. No.
And also, we're conditioned as young men to not touch other young men. Like that's just
right.
something like, you know what I mean?
Even
like,
even when y'all are little, y'all told everything is gay.
Yeah,
that's
like
true.
why like y'all can be sitting on the couch with each other, and your knee touch. You're like, why your knee touching his knee? Like, what's wrong with you? Like, so yeah, I can see what you're saying.
I remember back in the day.
That's why some of y'all don't even know what affection is, because y'all so programmed. Soon as a motherfucker want to hug you, you like, what? What are you doing? Ugh.
8 seconds change your life. 8 seconds change your life.
What?
I'm not gonna lie to you.
It said you hug somebody for 8 seconds. It changes.
No, I'm not
shit
gonna lie to you.
inside.
Like I had to learn that. I had to learn affection, like from another male. Like, because let's be real, we
pause, my nigga. What we doing here?
No, it ain't about pause.
He said affection.
Affection. Like if you were in a serious situation and like my cousin hugs me,
right.
My best friend hugs me. Like, why is that a pause moment?
Yeah, I'll get you. Like when Pooch came here,
I think that's
came here to visit, and he grabbed my shoulders. He literally just grabbed my shoulders because I did something. He was like, "Good job." Not I instantly tensed up. It's just something programmed.
That's expected of you, though. At this point, I don't even.
Now you know what? I think that might actually be an Aquarius thing too, because I do not like people to touch me or randomly touch me, and I don't know them, and it's like a.
Yeah, I think that's different though. Because he's talking about like people he do know, and he's talking about like genuine affection. Yeah. Like I get random people, because ask my sister, I will throw a bitch fit. About random people touching me. Do not touch me.
Sometimes people that I do know and they randomly touch me, I would.
She'd be like this. She quick to, Leo be on the defense real quick. Because
I don't like people in my personal space.
Yeah.
And I like living here. I've learned these motherfuckers have no spatial boundaries. Mm-hmm. Like I was in the grocery store.
I was just about to say that. I swear I was just about to say the grocery store would be the worst place for me.
In Aldi, there was this bin, so I'm reaching down getting the tomatoes. And when I tell you, I turned around and this lady was right here. I mean, when I turned around, I almost kissed her. That's how motherfucking close she was. I said, can I help you? Oh, I was just trying to get tomato too.
Yep, that
bitch. If you don't back up off me, I thought you was trying to steal. I had to do one of these. Like,
what did you grab?
Cause.
But here's the thing that is such an issue for me, especially like in the grocery store and the stores and stuff like that, because I've known people who have had people that close to them and have literally stolen things out of their like wallet, because maybe they had their purse open or something like that. And they, if you have a big purse and it might be open and you got it behind you like this, they have literally been that close because they're grabbing stuff out of their purse or took a guy's wallet out of his pocket, and you don't even know. Pickpocketing, because they just right there close to you up in the grocery store, and now you sitting over there trying to pay for groceries, and boom.
Cause when people be standing, as soon as I put my card in there and they be standing so close, I'd be like, "You gonna pay for it?"
I do this thing where if I'm in the line, I put the cart behind me. I move that cart right behind me because sir, ma'am, sir. And it's always a woman. It's rarely a man, but it's always a woman, and it's always a woman that does not look like me.
Mm-hmm.
And they be right here with it. But I was gonna ask y'all a question. I don't know if you guys experienced this, but I feel like this might be a all around male thing. But back in the day, it used to be this thing called riding bitch. So if you were sitting in the back seat, nobody wanted to get in the middle.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know if that was like a Chicago thing. If that was like something that was like
nope.
Nope.
Nobody wants
to hate it
right. Because if you sit in the middle, both of your knees touch the other guy.
Knees touch the other dude's knee. Child.
Yeah.
But I agree with you.
To the point where people rather take public transportation than ride bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Oh, no, that's too much.
Yep.
My God, today.
Because either your knees is touching somebody else or they're forcing you to close your shit.
Close your, yeah.
And you look real crazy with your legs.
I'm not gonna hold you. That's the main reason I got my license early.
See?
Because you ain't want to be sitting in the back seat with a bunch
I don't want to be sitting in nobody's back seat.
Right.
Not doing it.
Yeah, I feel you. I love having the ability to get up and leave whenever the fuck I want.
That's another thing. I don't like being locked in nowhere. So I like to have the ability to be like I play this game with my peoples. When I go out with them, follow the person with the key. I will leave you. Once I say, yo, I'm out. I'm saying it one time and one time only, and I'm out.
But I hate that for you guys, that it's all of this, because it kind of goes back to you saying that you have to learn affection, right? And then Pablo having, tensing up when people touch him. It's so unfortunate because there's so much energy that goes into a touch, right? There's so much there's transference of love, there's transference of care. I was watching something earlier today and it was this white girl and she was like, a black lady called her baby. She was like, I don't know the context of the conversation. She was like, but it was just so much love and just kind of adoration and her just saying like, okay, baby, I got you. And then she said, it made me feel so warm. And then there was another video after that where somebody was talking about a black lady hugged them and they like, that black lady hug is something different. And I'm like, it's crazy that so many black men have not necessarily experienced that in a space where it's not frowned upon. It shouldn't be frowned upon that a man is getting loved or getting affection, as long as it's not anything that is violating their trust or their, or violating them in any kind of way. A hug, like, my God, I've seen men break down because another man hugged them because of some stuff that they were going through, because they needed that. All these other people didn't shook their hand. A bunch of women probably didn't hug them. But the moment another black man was like, man, I got you, that was it. And I hate that for y'all, that it's such a everything is a pause moment.
Sexuality. Yeah, everything is about sexuality.
It's about like it's so crazy because like I said, when I was going through my last year, when I was going through my little healing phase and everything, like we really have to understand it takes a lot for us to be vulnerable.
Yeah.
Point blank, period, across the board. We don't
Jesus.
Yeah.
Oh, dealing with. Oh,
my God, today
we were in agreement. We agreed.
Hold on. Look, for once in my life, I'm gonna admit that. Like, all right, real talk. Yeah, we can be the problem. I'm never gonna say we are the problem. We can be the problem, but at the same time, it's like you guys got like it takes a point for the man always have to get to know the woman. But I don't think a lot of women take the time out to also get to know the man at the same time. We like for real. And that's something that I had to learn. So yeah, so like now my trust factor is at an all-time low. So like for me to meet you, introduce myself, to get to know you, I'm like, whoa, I'm on some standoff shit. From the rip. So like now you want to get close, and some women that you go out with, they want to be touchy-feely. Why are you touching me? it's like so much things is going on nowadays. Like women like to like you will get caught up in a whole lot of nonsense. So I'm sorry. I don't
Yeah,
know.
you protecting yourself, and you setting up boundaries, and you have your walls up, and that's okay. And you don't have to be like the rest of these men out here who are super thirsty. And the moment that a woman touches them and do all this other stuff, now they like, oh, you know, they caught into something. That just means that you have a more value over yourself at this point now, and you're more protective of you, and that's okay.
For the phone, yeah.
I see.
So I don't know. It's just I don't even know.
So you feel like the dating scene for you now is like one of those things where like somebody has to have something very unique in order for you to be like
the dating scene. Somebody diarrheaed in the dating scene. The dating scene is crazy.
I mean, they definitely shit it and
they
then
they diarrheaed in it. Like that thing is crazy. Like,
they diarrheaed and threw up at the same time.
Yeah, at the same time. It came out of both ends.
Jesus.
It's disgusting.
It was bad. But I think because people, like, I'm not gonna lie, people are not into people. People are into what do you have.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not like I see Leo for what she is. Like Leo's a intelligent. She's a black woman. She's doing she has her mind right. She's focused on going somewhere. No, I'm focused on what Leo could give me. I'm trying to see what that mouth do. Whoa. On date one?
She's like, sir.
Yeah.
But you're right though.
It's gonna chew the chicken wings. That's all it does.
But
that is all it does. It chews the chicken wings.
But hold on, the same thing with females. Females are trying to see what the dudes do. That Birkin just came out. Hold on. Spell Birkin.
Because baby, I don't know how. That's why I don't want one.
Spell Birkin. And
spell with an I, but you know,
I definitely would have been like DERK.
And then tell me, can you buy it for yourself? If you can buy it for yourself, you don't need to worry about me buying it for you.
That be my thing about a lot of women. Is
wait, because I got a video to go with it.
Oh, okay.
Let's finish up this video.
Look at us going into something transitioning.
Right, y'all going into something else. So,
in the transitions. Oh, okay.
Just to close out the conversation in regards to the affection and being a little spoon. Listen, I love to be the big spoon because I'm a pervert. Let me pervert all over you while you the little spoon.
That's a good feeling.
Let me do all of the stuff y'all be doing to us.
That's a good feeling.
Minus the penis. You know what I'm saying? Like he said, you know, he like his titties rubbed on. He like his booty rubbed on. And I like when the dude is the little spoon because I can grab on you from behind and do this to you.
Do one of these, yeah.
Why did I just feel violated, Pablo?
See, I ain't say
like a guitar string. Bing, bing,
I just feel violated.
Ding, ding, ding.
Leo, who's the HR rep? I need to speak to the HR rep.
You keep asking for HR. I am her. I'm all of the things.
Go HR every episode.
But I think as far as black men and I think when it comes down to the newness of how people are in the dating scene, everything is gay, everything is homosexual, everything like he said at the very end. That's too much. And I mean, like everything is a pause moment.
Yeah.
I get it. Everything is a pause moment. And like, I feel like for black men, if you are in a safe space with with a woman that you choose to be in that space with, then truly, truly be in that space with that woman. Because a lot of times we don't necessarily know how to be affectionate with y'all because of the fact that y'all are often very stoic, very standoffish. I'm a man's man. You know what I'm saying? And they be like, boy, if you don't cut that shit out and let me rub on you and let me hug on you and let me kiss on you and let me know that and let me treat you or let me show you that you're safe here. Like,
that's the thing. So I may be standoffish. I may tense up on people. But if I feel like I trust you, then you get to see that other side. I don't trust a lot of people. That's my issue. I have very bad trust issues. I'm going to therapy about it. She's trying to break down the walls. Even she sees it. She's like, you don't trust me. I'm like, sometimes I don't. Okay, I'm not gonna lie to you.
So, on the therapy, we don't trust the therapist. I don't trust the therapist.
See what I'm saying? So
I trust the
when
fuck
you
out
get-
of mine.
I love the hell
I
out
be
of my
pulling up.
therapist, baby.
I pull up like girl, talk like girl. You
Every
ready?
time I be like, let me tell you.
But
They be
when I
trying
trust
to, they be
you,
trying to find out too much information on the first date. Stop playing with me.
yeah.
No.
But when I can trust you, then we get to the nitty gritty. Then you can touch
Yeah.
all on me. You
No.
can do whatever you want, but just don't touch my butt because childhood trauma. But that's a whole other thing for a whole other day.
Whoa.
But other than
I
that,
feel you.
yeah. But other than that, yeah, we can do what we need to do. So I just got trust issues.
But I'm a very affectionate person anyway. Like,
Yes, you are.
I am touchy feely.
That
I
is
am touchy
true.
feely. I'm gonna tell you that I love you. I'm gonna hug on you. I'm gonna play like that's just me. Because if I love you, I love you. I'm not gonna sit up here and not touch you because you feel some type of way. Like, bring your motherfucking ass over here and give me a hug because nigga, I need a hug. And don't be acting like you don't want to give me no hug because then I'm gonna snatch you up and I'm gonna take a hug. And then I'm gonna kiss you and squeeze you and hug you like Elmira from
You give
Tiny
great
Toons.
hugs. I'm not a touchy Philly person. I'm the same as Pablo. It takes a while for me to get that wall down, for me to be able to like allow people to even like hug me. It does take a lot, but I've been getting a lot better with it because I've been actively hugging people myself.
Yeah,
as
you
opposed to somebody coming in for the hug. You say what?
Yeah, you have.
Girl, don't pay him no attention.
Stupid.
We see him in the comments. Yeah, you have. You been hugging.
I've been hugging the fuck out of him.
The next thing I was gonna play about dating, it's a video clip from tonight's conversation, and I'm not even gonna like preface it. I'm gonna just let y'all watch it, and then we're gonna talk about it because I think this is definitely a conversation that needs to be had. Here we go.
We put something on the back end of what I'm about to say because it's about to sound crazy when I say it. Stop going after money. No, wait, because I'm not telling you not to have standards. Go after men that are generous. Because there's a pretty huge difference. A man that's generous is not about how much he makes, it's in his nature to give. And he's going to make sure that he may not be able to buy you the $20,000 purse. He may not be able to, but he's going to make sure you straight because that's who he is. Yeah. You go after a nigga with money, he might be stingy as
So then you got to get rid of that nigga with money, but a nigga that's generous got to be generous with something. Like, you got to have something to be generous with. What you gonna give me, air?
Generous is about a heart.
First of all, I'm gonna ask Trip to marry me. I'm gonna ask Trip to marry me.
I love
that. Might be the nigga. That might be the nigga I go ahead and get down on one knee for.
when they was here in Chicago, and I went and saw them, baby. Him and my chocolate girl, they was spitting.
He be spitting. Like a lot of the stuff I repost is usually from him. Like he be spitting.
Yeah.
I
like Mike too. Sometimes he say some. I think
Mike is the taller guy, right? That always wear the jerseys and the hats.
He the real slim face, real like chinky like eyes.
He about the same complexion as Pablo.
Wow.
Yeah.
Cardboard
got
brown.
A beard.
Yeah, got a beard.
Yeah. But
it wasn't an insult.
My question to y'all is, first of all, the beginning of what he said. Stop chasing niggas with money, but find a man that's generous. What's y'all thoughts on that?
I believe that.
Yeah, I agree.
I believe that. Yeah. I believe that. Yeah. Stop chasing a nigga with money. Find somebody who's generous. Yeah.
Absolutely.
I believe it. Because at the end of the day, I'm gonna give you what, like, I'm always gonna, like, I think I'm the type of guy that always make sure you're great. I'm gonna make sure you're good. I don't care if I care for you. If I say I care for you, I gotta make sure you're straight by all means.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
Yeah, because why would you not make sure that somebody you care about is straight? I mean, because if I care about you, I'm gonna make sure you're good.
You know what I've been noticing?
And
People
that's how it's supposed to be.
People say things to sound good, not to really portray it. It always sounds nice. Yeah, baby, I'm gonna take care of you. Yeah, how? You staying at her house?
I'm triggered.
Ooh.
You're eating her food.
Not you gonna take care of her, but you
didn't even buy toilet paper.
Leo,
Come on now.
You know what I mean?
Come on now.
But you know what's the funny thing? I see the fuckboy shit, and that's why I move the way I move. Because I will never be disrespected like that. I can't. I think I'll be doing my mother a disfavor as a man.
Right, because you're basically disrespecting yourself in a nutshell, really. Yeah.
Like, when I see a dude tell me, like, oh, I'm about to move in with my girl, I have to look at you funny. What? Why? Why can't y'all? Oh, we plan to move in together. I won't move in with a girl. I'll figure we'll go find someplace where we can move in together.
Mm-hmm.
To move in with you for what?
Why?
What you mean why?
Like, she can move in with you?
No.
Why not?
We can move in someplace together.
Why are we going to find a different place?
He said, I won't live here. You're not going to live there. We're going to find a whole new space to create and call it our own.
Because I don't want to hear, like, you got to understand this. All right, for example, you be on some late night shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's be real. We all had some late night shit.
Yeah.
There's some motherfuckers that know where I live right now. Listen, now I got my girl living here. I used to be on some thought shit. Who's gonna pop up in my house at like 1 o'clock
randomly?
Exactly. I don't want no random. And I know she. Look, I don't care about her past, but guess what? Her past is her past. She might have a random. I don't want to know nothing about it. I'm very thoughtful about the approach. Listen, you're gonna leave your spot, I'll leave my spot. We're gonna find a spot and we'll move in. Now, if your random finds out the new spot, now we have a problem.
He wasn't random.
Up the pole
that's the other boyfriend. That's boyfriend number 2. Okay, he ain't even a random. And I definitely get that.
It's vice versa too. If my random find out where we live now, that wasn't a random. Yeah, vice versa. It is what it is.
Yeah. I be very mindful about motherfuckers knowing where I stay. Don't come over here. Don't come over here.
It's just that simple for me. Like, like, stay the fuck away from me. Like,
nah, it's not the same.
No, like,
it's what back in the day, stalkers and
back in the day, stalkers, back in the day, that's different.
Today stalkers they definitely different. But see, that's a testament to also what you just said. If you move somewhere else and they find you, because today's stalkers, you can move somewhere else and you ain't messing with them. They not a random no more, but they found you.
Yeah.
Somehow, some way, the way technology and stuff is set up, please.
Yeah.
And that's hey, C-Dot. Hey, honey bunny. She said, I respect you created both of y'all. Yeah.
Absolutely.
And like I said,
that's why I don't let people come to my house, because for the simple fact, like, I'm creating this space for my comfort. So if like I said before, even on the auntie on PGC After Dark, if I let you come into this space, that means I have a lot of trust for you. I respect you. Like, I care for you, all of that kind of stuff. And on top of that, that means I am willing to allow your energy into my space. Because
that's another thing too. Like, so for example, Leo, me and you talking, and then all of a sudden we're like, all right, cool, I'm gonna move in with Leah. Leah already has her own energy. She already has her stuff the way she likes it. Now, here I go. I'm gonna move the towels off the 3rd shelf and put them on the 4th shelf.
Get out!
I'm gonna take the 3rd drawer. Yeah, I'm
definitely gonna be mad about them towels going up because I'm scared.
Yeah.
I don't care about the drawer, but don't move my goddamn towel. Put my towels back where I had them.
Rules. At least if we move into our own spot, you ain't telling me no rules. We both like, listen, we can come up with our new rules.
And the towels still gonna go on that shelf that I put them on. And if you move them, we gonna tussle.
But maybe because I feel like nobody's gonna stay long enough for that to happen. You know what I'm saying? So, like, if you move in, I don't expect you to last long. Like, Because I know because I'm a tough person to be around. I know that for a fact.
Oh yeah, because you're moody.
Yeah, I'm always moody. And
Me
then I
too.
stay to
Well,
myself.
see-
And when people ask you what's wrong, I don't want to answer the question.
Your person will accept that.
That part.
Oh shit.
That part.
No, Pablo.
They'll accept it for an extended amount of time.
Nah,
There's an expiration date to that.
Bro,
It's
not. Your person will work with you through that. They'll accept it and they'll work with you through that.
Yes.
And this is the other part of
While
it.
you're moody, she'll go shopping. Or do something else.
Or she'll be in her own little element.
Exactly.
And this is the other part of that. You have to stop thinking or speaking of yourself in that way. Because the more you say that, oh, I'm a tough person to deal with, you're not a tough person to deal with. You're a person who has a past that has dealt with shit. You're not a tough person to deal with. Like, you are who you are. And so motherfuckers who gonna fuck with you really have to learn how to fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? And so your person is not gonna be like, oh, this nigga moody all the goddamn time. Nah. Well, if you in a mood, communication is key. You know what? And then, you know what I'm saying? If you don't want to communicate that, then that's where the problems come in. Because if she say, what's wrong? Baby, you okay? You good? What's wrong? You know, and then you like, you start taking it out on her. Then that's where the problem comes in, because she didn't do anything for you to give her that kind of energy. She's literally showing that she cares about you. She's concerned about you. And if you giving her the energy of a motherfucker who didn't kick you in your nuts, then nigga, I didn't do nothing to you. I just want to make sure you good. So if you're not, I can care for you in the way that you need to be cared for, or I can leave you the fuck alone if that's what you need in this moment.
Until you're ready to come
until you're ready to talk about it.
You need to know how to compromise and communicate. Once you got those two things together, you're compromising and you're communicating, she will rock with you. Women want you to talk to them. I'm learning that. As long as you tell them, look, I'm not in the mood right now. Get back to me in a half an hour. Give them a time limit. They'll rock with you. No problem.
And if the woman who understands you gonna know that you just want you want a hug anyway. You really
for
want
real?
a hug anyway.
Fucking for real, nigga.
He wants a hug any fucking way.
Come here, baby.
So it's like, come here, come on, baby, come on. Just
you need to be breastfed.
That's all you want.
You just need to be breastfed. It's all right.
You need to be you need to be rubbed on a little bit. You know,
you need her to say, "Come lay on my bosom."
Rub your chest down.
Come on, lay on my bosom,
bro.
Come on, lay on your favorite one.
It's the left or the right.
Lay on your favorite one.
Don't downplay yourself. Don't downplay yourself, because I'm not gonna. I came from that. I thought because whatever I was in, nobody wanted to deal with me. For real. No, as long as I could communicate that, like, look, I'm just not in the mood right now. Give me a minute. And she'd be like, all right, cool.
Yeah.
The girl I'm talking to, yo, she did that to me. I was like, okay.
Shut up, sis. No one told you to comment.
She said that's why it's super important to be friends first. And that's factual.
It is. It is to a point. But here's the thing. People. It's really important for you to find the right people. Period. The friends first don't, like, a lot of people don't cherish friendships. Look at who has a real friendship right now?
I do.
Going on right now.
I got several.
You got several?
Yeah. I have about 3 women right now that I have been friends with forever. One since I was in preschool, one since I was in 3rd grade, and the other one since I was in high school. And these are my motherfuckers. And
you are the real MVP. You are the real MVP. Because I'm telling you, like, I got, you know who are my friends now? My friends now are the people I met when I first came to Philadelphia. A lot of my day ones.
And nothing is wrong with that.
That's okay.
Nothing is wrong with that though, because a lot of times people think that friendships are supposed to be forever, and they're not.
They're not.
Like some friendships are for a season, some are for a reason, and some are for a lifetime. Some of those friendships are to teach you a lesson in that age and in that phase of your life. And sometimes we be trauma bonded with motherfuckers and we think that we supposed to be friends with them for forever when that friendship was supposed to be ended 20 years ago. And now y'all 73 and you still wondering why this motherfucker getting on your goddamn nerves every chance they get. It's because you've tried to take these people along with you in spaces that they were never supposed to go into with you.
Yeah, and those are the people that stunt your growth.
But that's the funny thing. I had to learn. Those are things that I just, like I said, I had to recently learn about myself. God damn, brother, you all right? Take the hoodie off. Show your face.
We in his business.
We in his business. And we in it on accident. We ain't even in it on purpose.
We ain't even trying to be in your business.
Real shit, Pablo, real shit. Like, I'm telling you, there's a lot of crap that I went through last year that I've learned so much about myself. And the way to deal with other people. Communication is really key. But I also learned communication and comprehension. If you don't have those two going together, it really
come on. CNC Factory. Come on.
It's really not, because you could talk to somebody, but if they can't understand you, ain't no word, ain't nothing in the world.
And you know that'd be the
and it's not even if they can't understand you, it's a willingness
to understand you,
to want to understand you.
Yeah.
Because if they so stuck in their motherfucking ways and they think they the end all be all know all, then y'all really never had an opportunity or were gonna have a chance to be able to grow at all. Because this person is hell bent on misunderstanding you. If you want to keep
hell bent on being right.
Yeah, you keep wanting to see Chinese where it's written clearly in English, then fuck you. Fuck it. Like, sometimes that's what you gotta do. Sometimes that's what you gotta do, and sometimes that's what you gotta say.
Yeah.
Some relationships and some people will continuously make you feel like you are less than, that you are unworthy, that you are undeserving, that every fucking thing that you do is wrong. And it's not. And then that's when all of the shit that you've been doing in therapy, that's when you take out your handy dandy little tool belt and become Bob the Builder on your motherfucking self. Hold on, well, I know that I worked on this in therapy, and I know this is a tool I can pull out. Let me pull out your mouse tools, okay? Pull out the tool belt and get to using them bitches, cause yes, you got to pull out the mouse tools. Because if you aren't, like, we ain't in therapy for nothing.
Right.
So you in therapy and you've been in therapy, take them motherfucking tools, apply them to your life and your relationships. And if you know that you are giving it your best and you are trying, you putting your best foot forward, you actively communicating, you're actively listening, you're speaking about your concerns, all of that kind of shit, and motherfuckers still want to act like you're the fucking problem, and I don't do anything, and it's all you, and they don't take no accountability or don't listen or fuck them, because at that point they're not trying to hear you, they're not trying to understand you, they're not trying to learn you, they don't give a fuck about you. They want to be right, and they want to be right, and not on top of them just wanting to be right, they don't have a willingness to hear you, to understand you, or to give a fuck about you. They are in that space with you because of what you can provide for them at that moment in time. Other than that, we got to start learning to cut motherfucking ties with people, and that's really what it is. Ubiquitous Blacks earlier, you got to cut ties so you can cut ribbons. Is that what he said? Hold on.
Yeah. Yep. Cut ties, you can cut ribbons.
The word I learned last year.
Sometimes you gotta cut ties so you can cut ribbons.
The word I learned last year was narcissist. Yo, a lot of people are really that's them. That was the thing. That was their thing right now.
That's just like I just posted a couple of days ago, like how there are a lot of women who are narcissists and gaslighters and manipulators. And everything else like that, because I've experienced it, not in friendships and just in hearing some of my homeboys or guys that I've dated talk about experiences they had. And I'm just like, wait, what? I'm like, because I don't know a lot of women like this, but I know that they do exist, but I didn't know to what degree they existed. And it goes back to what we were saying about the stuff with the dating and all the chicks like, well, you need to buy me, take me to Ruth Chris and blah, blah, blah. But you ain't never even been there. You can't even afford it. Every time you want a steak, you go to Applebee's when they have them two for $20 or whatever. And yet you want somebody to take you to Ruth Chris. Your outfit came from Fashion Nova. It was $8. And
Whoa.
There's nothing wrong with a Fashion Nova outfit.
I got like 4 shirts from Fashion Nova.
But what I'm
saying, niggas wear Fashion Nova too.
And do.
Time out. Pablo, you talking about you got it, I don't got a problem with the Fashion Nova. Here's the simple thing. When guys date, like for example, we going on a date. We go all out. Like you said, you may rock a Fashion Nova shirt, you might rock Fashion Nova jeans. But guess what? Not everything's gonna be on you. It's gonna be cheap. Women can get away with stuff like that. Y'all could go to a Rainbow and make a $10 outfit look like a $1,000 outfit. Men does not have that option.
And absolutely,
we do not have that option. And the simple fact that the way we get categorized or get looked at, like from head to toe, is different. Like it's never an even playing field.
Let me tell you something. If a nigga know how to put his shit
if
on,
he can put it on, baby, then put it on.
No.
If your outfit Fashion Nova, I'm gonna say from head to ankle. I'm gonna say from head to ankle.
We can put it on.
Cause nigga, if you got on some Fashion Nova shoes, I got a question. Cause your feet gonna hurt, and we not finna be.
Now that is true.
From head
I don't
to
think
ankle,
I'll go that far though. I don't think I'll go that far. I don't think I can't even wear Fashion Nova like Fashion Nova shoes like that. No, it's not going.
I mean, yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I said to ankle, cause nigga, you better have on some quality shoes.
Leo, you already know how I get there. I'm Mr. Jordan and Air Maxes, so my sneakers are 200 or more.
To ankle, but below the ankle skirt, you better put on some quality fucking shoes.
It's never on an easy playing field. Like the women, y'all get away with murder. Y'all can go to Rainbow. I watch it. I'll be like, this is amazing.
Yeah, I can't.
And I'll compliment you on it. You look beautiful.
I definitely can't do rainbow.
I got big bitch feet. My feet big. So
last time I had some rainbow shoes on, I was about 25 and I fell down the stairs. Baby, never.
Listen.
Again.
Yeah, the older you get, the more you learn that cheap shoes.
Hell the fuck no.
So loco.
I never drunk that. But then on top of that, I wasn't even drinking at that
time. Do you
time.
believe that? Do you believe she never drank Four Loko?
I was a Four Loko girl. Tailgating in Iowa.
Pablo, you believe that?
Nah, she like a Mad Dog 2020 type of person.
I definitely drunk that.
See?
Too. Back in the day when they had Seagrams and it was called Blue Beast, they used to be my shit back in the day.
I definitely did me a Mad
211, the pineapple joints,
whatever that shit was.
You drink 211?
The pineapple joints?
211.
211, Jesus,
nigga.
I don't know. I don't like beer.
Hey, listen. I love myself. I needed a quick buzz. Thank you.
Hold on. And for $1.75, that motherfucker will get you where you need to be.
2 for $5.
Yep.
That's a malt.
2 for $5 will make you laugh.
That motherfucker will get you right where you need to be at.
2 for $5 and get you.
And I only had one, and I only spent $2.50. And I'm like, dirty wine in there.
Like
and I'm about one Long Island before we get up out this motherfucker.
Yeah, one sip of that, your brain feels heavy instantly. So you already know what it is.
My feet felt light. My feet always felt light.
And when I woke up the next morning, it showed me what 211 was really all about.
Mm-hmm.
I was on 211, literally.
To bring that to a close, because we're going to close this thing out. This was a good conversation. We had all of the gems in the first hour from none other than Farah Moniz. Make sure y'all check her out, Farah Moniz and Ambiance Media Group. Make sure y'all go check her out. And then, we kind of tap into a few. Ambiance with an A.
Okay.
Ambiance with an A. Make sure y'all go check her out. But then, just tapping on some of the other important life things here. In the second half, we talked about me and being a little spoon. It's okay for y'all to be the little spoon.
That's one of my son AKAs. He said something. He said AKA. I sometimes like being the little spoon.
Listen, because I love making y'all feel all
love.
I'd be like, it's hard. It's hard when you get cupped.
I ain't gonna lie. Like, it feel good with titties on your back. I ain't gonna lie. Titties on your back feel good. But if she rocking like,
it's hard for y'all to stay mad or feel some type of way when somebody got their titties on your back and their hands on your nipples. Like
now,
somewhere in your nipple region.
If she an A cup though, then yeah, she might. She can't be doing.
Wow.
She can't be beating. Wow. She can't be big spooning.
And she still got a little hump. She got a little lady.
Nah, that ain't enough. Ain't enough.
That ain't enough.
Yeah. I don't need just the two nipples just rubbing on my back.
All my girls are BBWs.
There you go. See?
This dude. And but it's okay for y'all to be the little spoon, fellas. Ain't nothing gay about y'all being the little spoon. Don't let these new women tell y'all that y'all gay for wanting to be the little spoon. Like he said, anything that is homosexual is same.
That list down. That list on to like 5,000 things right now. So I'm fine on them.
Fuck that list. I'm grown. Yeah. I'm grown. That list don't mean shit to me. Anything that a man and woman do together is not homosexual.
So your man can buy a caramel frap in front of you?
A what?
What?
Buy two. He said a caramel frappuccino. Buy two.
What does that have to do with anything?
Extra caramel on top, please and thank you.
Hold on. What is a caramel frappuccino? Is that code word for something? What is it?
That's on
the list. What men can't.
Literally what men. What makes men suspect or gay or zesty or saucy?
Oh, it's a living list.
A bunch of weird bitches.
Yeah, it's a living list.
We'll do the list thing again.
It started with 20. Now it's at 5,000. Like they just added on.
That's too much.
At this point, y'all just saying shit. Like at this point, y'all really just saying.
So are they gay?
Because if that my thing is, that's about.
It's women making the list about dudes.
So are they gay?
That's what I was thinking. They gotta be lesbians because you don't want a man.
Yeah, come on, what does a caramel frappuccino got? That thing is delicious.
Andy,
not you offended because you like it. And then lastly, y'all, make sure y'all out here finding your people, okay? Find your people that's gonna love on you, that's gonna help you through your shit, that's gonna hold you accountable, okay? Hold you accountable to who you are and who you are becoming. Because sometimes that's the hard part for people is to love and appreciate the person that you're becoming because they're so used to the person that you were, okay? You gotta find your tribe, you gotta find your people, and sometimes it's okay if the people who you thought were your people are no longer your people. Okay? That's okay too. That's okay too. Because everybody can't go.
Closed.
Everybody can't fucking go. All right, y'all. And that's okay. Love on your people, love on yourself, and be kind to yourself. All right? In whatever you do, in all of the ways that you move and grow and be. And if you out here making 6 figures like Miss Farah and you building your business and all that other kind of stuff, remember to love on yourself. And then take moments in order to free yourself from these goals. Take some time to color, paint. Do some shit that make you happy, make your heart happy, make your soul happy. Play a fucking video game. Ain't nothing wrong with none of that. Okay? Don't let these motherfuckers tell you that a motherfucker playing video games is childish. Duh. That's the fucking point.
That's on the list.
Okay? That's the point.
Some of us, if you really know that you do have to still feed your inner child as an adult.
You sure do.
Then you wouldn't give a fuck about them.
That's why naps are important. Because
naps are important. Like I said, I came home yesterday and I colored. I colored in my Care Bear coloring book with my big ass 200 count box of crayons. So
I got my new coloring book and my new markers on their way now.
I got color pencils.
I got pencils, I got markers, I got crayons, all of that.
I got
And I got a whole stack of coloring books that I get, and I purchase coloring books regularly from the dollar store. So feed your inner child, love on yourself, and find people who love on you and willing to love the fuck out of you and make you see the potential within yourself. Because sometimes we don't see the potential that other people see in us. So let people love on you. Let people show you you. Sometimes we ain't perfect. Sometimes we need the love. What up, Pablo?
Who do I send the copay to? Out of here, since y'all.
Me, and I'll split it. Send it to me. I'll go ahead and cash it out. You know, I'm
$30.
Nah,
$30.
They gonna be stop frowning on yourself. Keep it popping, bro. Keep it popping. Seriously.
Absolutely.
Do I need to cuss you out? That's what you need. You need to love cussing out.
No, you don't need to curse him out. No.
You know he
I said you heard the word love in front of it.
Oh, okay.
He Pablo be love cuss out sometimes.
He know the difference. Because if I'm gonna call him, because you again, what we just say, you got to know your people, right? If I called Pablo and was talking all nice to him, he'd be like, "What's wrong with you? You all right? You good? What's?" But if I called
you did that to me once. I did ask you what's wrong with you too. Yeah, actually, you did that the other day. I was like, "What's up with you?" Mm-hmm. She was real nice.
Now she come on like, "What's going on, nigga?"
Yeah. Like, she's like, "Hey."
Yeah, he did do that. You did do that. I called.
Yeah, she was like,
I'm talking to him. I'm like, "What's up?"
She had her mega soft voice on. She had a mega soft. She was like, "Hey." I was like, "Whoa, what's going on here?"
Shut up, sis.
This why
I
can't be nice to y'all. This why I can't be nice to y'all.
Why you telling somebody to cuss me out?
Wrong.
She was like,
"It be your own family. It be your own family. I promise you."
We got him, sis. We gonna. She definitely gonna cuss him out.
Who's gonna cuss him out?
But if I call y'all and be nice, y'all be like, "You okay? What's wrong? Is everything going all right?"
Yeah, because we don't.
But then if I call you and be like, "The fuck wrong with you?" Then y'all be like,
"Oh, well,
hey, woman's side. It makes you show that you really love us.
This means you really love me."
Since you asked, you know, I could tell you now.
No, seriously, when I call you and you pick up the phone, you be like, "Hey," I'm like, "Whoa."
See, Ayla, I can't even be nice.
Hey, wow.
I can't even be nice.
Hey, wow. It don't bother me none. I be like, "Hey, girl."
I mean, because it's you, but they get. I'm trying not to be a thug all the time. I mean, I might look like a thug right now a little bit.
Her soft girl era.
I'm trying. I'm trying to be a little soft. They don't like that though.
Y'all want her to be a nigga forever.
No, I don't want to be a nigga. It's just something like, you know, listen, I've known Leo for quite some time now. Like, and we always had real, like, we was always on some real nigga shit. You know what I mean? Like Leo knew me like as a married man, and she met me as me going through my shit, and I was like, "You Leo, I'm ready to give up." And, you know, she gave me my pep talk. Even my pep talk was hardcore.
Because y'all don't like nice.
And then we went to Jamaica. Like she's like, "Fix your shit." Da da da. I was like, "Oh, okay. We're in Jamaica. I'm drunk."
Because if I say nice, if I talk nice to y'all, and I'm all loving, and I want to hug on y'all, and all that other kind of shit, y'all be like, "What's wrong with you?" And y'all be acting like it's just the worst thing in the world for me to be all super nice and shit. But the ladies, the aunties get it all the time. It's just y'all. The aunties get all of that good loving because y'all just act like loving on y'all nicely is just foreign.
And she could pop up on the aunties one day. See what's going on.
She cuss us out too. Okay, so don't.
I cuss them out too.
I'm doing a special guest appearance. Pablo, I think we need to do a special guest appearance on the auntie show.
Oh no, last time I was on there, they called me all types of liars and shit. Nah, I'm good.
Oh no. See, this time we're gonna. So this is like what? It's 5 of them, right? Or 4?
Bruh. I don't even know.
Oh, it's 5 of them. It's 5 of them. Like, I think we should pop up on them. Just pull up, like, what's up?
These guys.
So they can put it if they pull their fucking notebook out on me again. Come on, we counting up still.
Why do they have a notebook on you?
Exactly.
Cause we be counting up his lies.
Oh damn.
Oh yeah, I got a question, Leo. Is there anybody from Gary that's famous that's under the age of 50? Okay, all these motherfuckers old as hell.
Anywho, y'all, thank you. See, I was gonna end on a high note with you, and I was gonna say some good stuff to you. I was gonna be nice to you, and I was gonna say some good stuff to you. But see, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. This is Pablo's way of trying to take the attention off of him because he just has to pay a copay.
Yep, you're deflecting.
No,
I know you. Anywho,
I'm trying to educate myself.
Good night, ladies and gentlemen. We want to thank y'all for tuning in to another episode of the Fat Girl Chronicles, where we get all up in your business and discuss the topics that matter to us most each and every Tuesday right here on Facebook, YouTube, and we are also on Instagram. We are also on Instagram. Hey, y'all over there on Instagram.
Hey, Insta.
Thank y'all for tapping in. We love y'all so much. Thank y'all for joining us. We're going to keep going live on Instagram. Make sure y'all follow, subscribe, and all of that good stuff. And check us out. YouTube, The Fat Girl Chronicles, PGC Media, or PGC After Dark. And don't forget to join us this Friday with the Crazy Rich Aunties as we get on our favorite rocket ship and head to the land of Delulu. All right, y'all? We are going where the delusional bitches be. And we're going to talk about all the things delusional. What up, Pablo? One more time.
Okay. Cover myself up and play.
No, if it's about Gary, we ain't finna do it.
No, Freddie and
so join the aunties in the land of Delulu.
We got one person on the
Friday at 9 p.m. Eastern time. And then next week, we will be right back here because we're going to bring y'all some more good stuff. And next week, if you want to know about voice acting, voiceovers, and all of that kind of stuff, join us with the amazingly talented and beautiful Miss Ayana Major Bay. She is an awesome and amazing voiceover actress, and she has her very own podcast, the Artist Pivot Podcast. So make sure y'all join us next week for some more information on how to get your voice out there and get it cracking, okay? Y'all know what I say. Whatever you do for the rest of the evening and the rest of the week, don't do it with your half ass. Do it with your whole ass, y'all. We about this thing. We love y'all. Peace.
Wear a hat next time, Pablo. Okay?
You gotta do it with your whole ass.